or get really lucky if you're on line with the flag stick. This is on a good line at the left side of the green.
Hit softly too.
Yeah, they can take a swipe at this one, that's for sure. Especially Dustin. I mean, the way he's playing, he's just unconscious.
Is that going to get up?
And now to the drivable par 4 12th. Here's a guy who can bomb it, Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely no problem for him to even carry the front edge, and obviously that looks like a perfect-looking ball flight, and it may need to slow down.
I would think so, as it rides the ridge. It goes to the back edge and then trickles down toward the flagstick. Greg, we are going to see this over and over and over again.
Probably the right call.
Ouch.
Lister trying to turn it a little right to left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Is that going to get through and up onto the upper level?
Oh, my goodness. I almost asked you, could it even be an iron?
Right there.
Well, that was roasted. I mean, absolutely roasted.
Nice shot.
I'm laughing because it's not fair. It's not a fair
why is it not?
fight.
You better just kind of three-finger this one out there.
About 3 finger down the railway line. Oh.
Well, that's a different line.
Wow.
You're right, Greg.
I didn't see that one.
Well, he's eliminating the undulation off the left. He just...
Dustin Johnson going to give this ball a ride at the short par 4 14th.
Well, driver's too much if he turns it over from right to left, but what he's doing is trying to play that fade back against the breeze. That stays there. That's just fine.
Totally different strategy for Dustin Johnson. Booms it down, and that is the putting surface. So, little chip perhaps into the breeze. Just got to ride the corner of the reef. Huge drive though.
Absolutely massive hitting, isn't it? 348 holes, the 12th, 348 yards even.
Dustin Johnson's shape here. We have all these stats from Mark Brody, and he's telling us that the guys going for this green is about 90% of the field have a much better chance of gaining strokes on the field. And this putt's coming around here. It's not done yet. Not many people have hit it as good as Dustin Johnson. You can see Tony Finau's in the group in front.
Johnson, the world #1, showing us why he is in that position. Andrew, make a statement early on. That was what he was out there to do. 3 behind Rory starting the day. How was this?
What is it, just a 2-iron, 317 yards into the heart of the green? Look at that. What a beautiful swing. I mean, you could tell he ripped it just with the reaction, a little twist.
The real trouble is left. Boy, there's some club head speed there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Make it on the front.
Yep.
You always get good info from the marshals, and I asked, has anybody hit the green today? And the marshal who's on this hole said no. Sandy Lyle had a duck hook left into the short bunker.
Justin, you hit it right on the head. If they hit it at that camera tower, it would be right in the middle of the green. This is pulled badly.
That's...
Oh, goodness. Takes a Karen back on the green. Oh, man.
Dustin Johnson on the tee. Brooks Koepka, his partner, went with a driver and actually hit it in the water, although the ball did carry that margin of the hazard up by the green. And what a fortunate bounce for Dustin Johnson, now in a very good spot, just short of the green.
The strength he has and flexibility.
A little spinny.
Just short.
I think he was using that 3-wood to lay it back, so he didn't have that 60, 70-yard pitch shot that you're talking about from Martin Keimer, so he had more of a 90.
More than anything, he was giving himself a little bit more room for error. Right, Dustin should be going right over these bunkers.
Shot, DJ.
Oh my goodness. He carried it over the downslope onto the flat.
This was earlier, obviously. Dustin Johnson going for the green, 322 yards, but playing downwind. And I would suspect Jason Day did the same thing, try to drive it. Oh, he carried it over the flag. Look at that.
Over the green.
Away. Totally different strategy for Dustin Johnson. Booms it down. And that is the putting surface.
Absolutely flush.
Up it comes through the valley of sin. 330 yards to the front of the green. That is a crackerjack. But behind Jingo, he's got a putt from there.
Now Dustin. Oh my. That's maybe too much, Billy. That is smoked right there. It's a ground rule double.
Ну, в Бёрди-то может. Это был первый удар. В принципе, вторым сейчас поближе к лунке. Главное там не перемудрить опять. Очень повезло.
Ну, правда, туда же, где и Спитовский, не Спитовский, а
Дейвский, да, вот прям рядышком.
То есть только что...
It's bleeding to the right in the air. Is it straight enough? It certainly is. Just needs to hold on there. And for the time being...
Only hits the fairway just over 56% of the time, so...
Oh, yeah. That looks like a good one.
It could be game over here. Yep, and that will count in the bunker inside the grid.
Not a good place to miss in those left bunkers. Wants to avoid those.
This is looking very good.
That's got a horrendous kick. Looked like a turtle.
And that's what the American team has to do, Luke. They have to give themselves the opportunity to make birdie with both players. They can't rely on just one player.
Well, this is right of Brooks's.
And that, look at where this is.
Ronnie's almost driven
That is.
Looks like it's smoked on the left-hand side.
You can tell he's giving it body English, but that just shoots forward. That's going to go a mile and stays inside, just inside the rough line, fairway line.
He gave that a little extra at the bottom there, Johnny.
Oh, it was going to be close. It flies into the green side bunker. If it was 2 feet left, it would have been up there next to Jason Day's.
Might be a little bit of a bounce.